began with the idea of giallo films and doing some kind of film set in that world, or if you had in mind this character of the sound engineer, sound recordist, and found a world to immerse him into.
I think the film, it came from many directions, but one of them was giallo's soundtracks more than the actual films. I just found them so beautifully bizarre and advanced and rich, but also I think that the links to those soundtracks on the Italian avant-garde, so people such as Luciano Berio, Bruno Maderno, and there's this piece by Kathy Berberian with Berio called Visage, which is this 20-minute piece of howling, which I thought this should be in a horror film, and then you find out that Maderno was doing stuff like with Julia Quest, Death Later Tonight. So it just kind of got me thinking about context. It's all about association and context, and also it goes back to the idea of stabbing a cabbage. It's just something we associate with having a meal in the evening, but as soon as you just have the image of a woman being stabbed, then obviously the sound hasn't changed, but the association completely becomes somewhat disturbing. But I guess the English side, I think there's that tradition of the garden shed eccentric. Basil Kirchin, Desmond Leslie, even Joe Meek, even though he worked in a flat. But I think a lot of those characters have this very dark side, you know. Joe Meek turning to the occult and so on, and we're kind of half joking with Julian House, who did the designs for the tape boxes, about a lot of these logos back in the 70s that if you're up too late one night doing tape loops, just somehow they look like sigils or pagan symbols. And I just started to find connections with that kind of music in Dorking and Italy. So it was just a case of immersing ourselves in that world.